Oh, we're just gonna name somebody.
Live.
Yeah, okay. Call the meeting to order at 6:02 and start the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh. Any agenda adjustments other than moving Pam up?
Nope.
Okay. Approval of the minutes from April 9th.
Move.
Second.
All those in favor? Oh. So. Can we do Pam right now? You're up, all right.
It's always weird when people are sitting in different directions. I'm Pam Doyen, Superintendent of RSU 56. Just want to give a quick budget overview. And this one is specifically towards Canton when we get to the second side of the page. But first of all, our board did vote to go with a 5.39% budget to budget increase. And that is a total budget of just under 16 million. And it's up $817,991. And the increases are basically in salaries and benefits, as most of you know, those things go up every year. We have negotiated increases that were anywhere from 3% to 6%, depending on which bargaining unit. And unfortunately, our insurance came in at 10.25% increase, so that's pretty large across the district. And also oil prices, heating oil, diesel, and all those good things. We've increased the budget. We're also worried that even with that increase, it might not be enough. So you will see on one of the warrant articles is using some carry forward money to establish a fuel fund in case we need more than what we have in the budget. So that will not be an increase to the taxpayers because that money is carry forward. It's already there. We're just asking people to put it into an account. So if we need it, we can use it. We have an increase in supplies and materials, just like when you go to your grocery store, everything's costing more. And Region 9 was up. At first, it was about 75,000, and then they had a decrease in their insurance, what they had in there and what they ended up paying. So it ended up being about $65,000 increase to Region 9. And then we wanted to keep the school resource officer and the extended learning opportunities employees. They came in with grants 3 years ago. Those grants are running out, and we rolled them into the regular budget. So that's where we landed. And then the administrative team had priorities. We really needed to put in a dean of students at the middle school and at the high school. Those are both stipend positions, they're not full-time positions, $6,500 each for the year. And that person would be somebody that's probably already working in the building, but they would help with some of the low-level disciplinary issues happening in the school, which would open up the principals to be able to work and the higher needs and to be in the classroom observing and giving feedback to teachers. We have one at the elementary school. It's worked out really well with Charlie. All of our buildings have just the principal in them, so we really felt that it was important to try to give them some support. And then we were also looking for a network manager, a specialist, because we only have our technology director, and who's sitting here, yes, and two techs to work out of all three of our buildings, and we were feeling really stretched in terms of like making sure everybody's kept safe, cybersecurity and all of that stuff, making sure our data is up to date. And so we really felt strongly to have a network manager. So those two things we felt like we needed, but we did not want to increase the budget anymore. So we made cuts and some swaps in order to be able to afford those things without bringing more to the taxpayers. And I'm not going to read the whole cut list to you. I'm just going to explain some of the ones that are abbreviated so you know what they are. So the first one for 36,000 was social work at Derigo Elementary School. We still have a social worker there. This is an additional contracted service that we use with Oxford County Mental Health. And I just want to be clear, we're not saying we don't need it. We just prioritize these other things over it. So I don't want you to think anything on this cut list was something that we didn't think we needed. Field trips at the middle school is pretty self-explanatory. When you get down to PSC, that's Power School. We send out some employees every year to go to Power School. That is the system that we use for our student data and everything to interface with the Department of Education. And it's a lot of work and a lot of, well, my technology director said to me once that I should go, and I said, I don't think so. Somebody else know how to run all the workings behind it. But we took one of those seats away. We usually send 3 people. We're looking at sending 2. Middle school technology, our property insurance and our vehicle insurance did get reduced to 5% because we did get that as a final figure. ESY and WFRP, again, a bunch of initials. Extended school year at Western Foothills Regional Program. That is a program that we have some kids in that runs out of Rumford. It's for kids that are really struggling behaviorally in our regular schools, and we can't provide them with the environment that they need, so we tuition them up there. And there's some of the program we decided we could reduce a little bit. Course reimbursement, all of our contracts basically say if you want to take classes that the school will pay up to 3 of them. Every year people put in for lots of classes across the district, and every year they ask for more than they actually take. So Mary and I decided, let's go to Vegas. We'll just take a dice roll here and just say that about 10,000 won't be spent, so we reduced it. If everybody that said they were taking classes ends up taking classes, Mary and I will have to work and rearrange the money in the budget, so because contractually we would have to pay that. School board stipends, they don't usually take them. We have equipment repair at the high school that we reduce, and ELL is English language learners. We have not had a lot of students that have English as a second language in our district, but when we do, we have to provide them services. We felt like we could reduce it by 2,000. We left enough in there so that if we do have kids show up, we can still manage to, I hope we don't end up with 50 next year, but you know, if we ended up with a couple, we'll still be okay. And then curriculum work wage is what we pay our teachers, summer work and evenings, and we decided we would just reduce what we were allowing them to work. And nutrition lines, I think it's important because nutrition sits outside the school budget, but nutrition at our school is not like a restaurant. You're not in it to make money. And so we obviously, breakfast and lunches are currently free, but we still have to pay our staff. We still have to buy all the food and all that and prepare it. So we make sure we put some money in our regular budget every year in case they come in at a loss, that we can offset it so that they don't have to run in the negative. So, but we still have some in there that we feel like would be enough if we need to do that. Backside, town assessments at 5.39, which is really what most people care about. I'm just gonna point out Canton would see a decrease of 17,388, and that would be down 1.416%. And then right across from that, you'll see the Canton FY27 versus the 26. So in 26, this current school year, you had 109 students enrolled. This coming year, it's projected to be 104.5. And people always look at how can you have a half a kid? So I'll just explain that up front. So some kids are homeschooled, but they want to go to Region 9. So they have to be registered at our high school in order to access Region 9. So we register them, they go to Region 9, but they never step foot on the opposite days in our high school. So you clearly probably have a kid that's doing that, because you never send us a half a kid. So this current year, Canton had 15.75% of the student body, and this projected year is 15.13. Last year, your 3-year valuation was 116, this year is 123. Probably not anything that's surprising to any of you. So the impact on a $100,000 house in Canton, we were told by the town would be see a reduction of $19 on every 100,000. So that's that. And then our timeline coming up, we had signing of warrants just happened. Then they came to the town the last couple of days. Mary delivered them. May 26th is a budget meeting. Love to have you at it. That's a public meeting where we're all at the high school. At that point, people can make recommendations to add or decrease amounts in each of the budget lines. So it's important to have people there so they have input into the budget. And then of course they'll be voting here at your town office on June 9th from 8 to 8. The second sheet, just wanted to point out that this all comes through the ED 279. So you can see across the top, that's Canton, your local allocation is 698,000 plus. Local debt, and that is I believe almost the last of Darrow Elementary School. So that was almost 100% funded through the state, but they had some ball fields and stuff that weren't covered, so there was some debt on that as well. So your current additional local is 511,320, and the total to be raised is 1.2 million.
Say it fast this.
What's that?
Say it fast.
Yes. It's better than some of the other towns.
That is true.
Right, so then at the bottom, it just shows you the breakout of all the towns, and again, yours is down about 17,000 and. And I do want you to flip it over because I don't ever want you to be surprised. Adult ed sits outside the school budget, so you have the first time you have to raise.
Yeah.
Plus what you have to raise for adult ed, and that's on the back.
So is there a chance as the political environment settles down any that the fuel and oil supplier will be offering lock-ins?
We are hopeful.
Just thought I'd ask.
We are hopeful. We've always locked in the past.
Yeah.
And we were really close. I would say we were within a couple of days. I had a conversation with our building ground transportation director and really close to pulling the trigger, and then our correspondent in this said they thought it was gonna go tick down just a little bit more. And so we waited, and then we went to war and things spiked and we never got locked in. So
yeah. So I mean, there is a potential that
there is,
possibly,
there is.
not
But
gonna
we
bank
do-
on it.
With having the other warrant article, I mean, I'd love to keep that money for something else, but we really felt like the second warrant article about like putting this money, 140,000 aside, just in case we're gonna
Right.
finish with it. Will help us get through. Hopefully, we don't need to, and then we can come back to the voters and say we didn't need it, we can move it and use it for
Yeah.
something else.
Better be safe than sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any questions, concerns?
I went to the meeting where we did round tables.
Yeah.
I love that. I hope you do it next year.
So I will do it again next year. The only feedback I had was 4 minutes was not enough.
Well,
So-
some people do talk a bit.
So I will do it and not have much else on the agenda, so we have more time to, and I might just do a couple more tables and a little more time so people can understand all the various aspects of the budget.
I like that.
But thank you for that feedback. That's what I heard as well.
Very informative.
Good, good.
And not as intimidating to ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't even like listening to myself. So it has to be better to hear.
I'm all set.
I'm good.
Okay, if you end up with any questions, feel free to email or call, or I'm always at your beck and call as your superintendent. I am gonna go home and not looking for the rest of the year.
Come on.
Hey, this is my third select one.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding with you, you know that.
Thank you.
Drive safely. Okay, so now we'll go back to old business, the CEO health officer update from legal. Which I'm assuming we have somewhere.
We all got it through email as well.
I don't
We
have
were-
an email in front of me.
Well, no, I'm saying we got it through email, but there is a note about it on the agenda item sheet here.
So it says that that MMA legal responded that the only way the town would probably ever recoup the fines and the fees from the situation that is being discussed is to take the owner to court, and that still would not guarantee the town would get the money owed. They basically said it would probably not be worth the time and money. Which
Pay
is,
more, we pay more in legal fees than we would ever
Exactly.
get back.
it's just frustrating that we have ordinances and no way to enforce without going in the hole. So that's what that is.
I say we still send the letter and we still keep
And
charging, and then if we
Yep.
get it, great. If we don't, we don't, but. I
And
see.
I've talked to Aaron too about the junk cars, because there's
Mhm.
more,
right,
I've not got, I just drive by. There's more than 2 unlicensed, so therefore,
Mhm.
that's another avenue to
well, I want, yes.
Yeah,
talk to them about.
Yeah, because if we really sat down and put pen to paper, we could have a significant list
oh,
of
yeah.
concerns.
Mhm.
So. we'll just keep
Say
trying.
yeah, I say we have the CEO and the health officer keep working on it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
if they can get
And-
anything done, great. And
Even to a point, maybe animal control because of critters.
Mhm.
I don't know, that might be an interesting one to
Yep.
throw in the mix. So, the office printer. Says we have two more quotes for a new printer, please. BDT is approximately $246.53 per month, and SimQuest is approximately $132 a month. The new lease would be 5 years and would be able to eliminate the maintenance plan on the existing printer, which is approximately $100 a month. This printer has a booklet maker, so we would be able to print future town reports in-house, and the office staff is recommending the SimQuest quote. We didn't budget for this, so I'm not sure what to do with this.
But we're not done with budget yet,
True.
so we can adjust if need be. I mean, that shouldn't be the total look on it.
No, I'm not gonna give it a yes without knowing if we can afford to do it. You're the tech guy, Brian, what's your thought?
And the numbers guy,
I can't answer that because I'm still comparing.
Okay.
Give me a minute. Yeah, I didn't have time to.
Yeah.
I didn't have time to go through it this week ahead of time, so. Copy. The per copy or per page rate for SimQuest is less than on both black and white and color. And actually is less than what I pay on the school side too. Per page. Monthly maintenance includes monitoring time.
What's?
What?
Can't even compare these two, I mean, dollar to
So-
dollar, it's. Wow.
Well, that's why I'm concerned that it's not a exact comparison.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure, yeah, cause it seems,
Staple finish.
it's on
this
just that
has
difference
been-
in the monthly charges.
Trying to figure out how they get 132. All of those options. It's everything down the right hand column. And
Right, but that's. 81,
it's 130. Unless I did my math wrong.
29, 39. 71, so call it 74 was 110, yeah. And the extra 22 is allowance for however many sheets, right, prints.
Well, no, that, cause you're automatically given. What's your base rate? That's what doesn't make sense. There's no. The SimQuest one doesn't tell you how many pages are included. Because on. So if you look at the, budget,
Yeah.
yeah, if you look at the budget quote. Or offer, theirs is, gives you 4,100 black and white copies included and 500 color included. The, the other one does not say what's included. The volume lines are blank.
That's concerning for me.
So does that mean that it's a flat per page? Right?
I don't know.
No limit.
Don't know, because what I'm wondering is if that means that they're gonna pay you or charge us 4 cents per page
That's what I'm
on
wondering,
everything.
Yeah,
which would be. That adds up quick.
Say,
Yeah,
I'll say, pull up the email at Kathy so you can see if it had any. Oh. All I have is the same stuff that's in front of us.
I would like to have a little more information on that one. Since they're gonna charge per sheet. I think we'd be surprised how quickly that would add up. Throw that 132 right out of the water.
So. Okay, so yeah, because you can't see it because it looks like it's written in highlighter. But you can kind of see it if you hold it up just right. The Sentinel right at the bottom to the left of the 132 a month. It says it's $92 a month plus copies, approximately $40. So. So that's a gamble because you have no idea how many copies you're actually gonna do. So, I mean, if you figure. So 40.
Well, just use the numbers from the other quotes, what that would work out to. I mean, that would be comparing apples to apples, right?
on your per page quote on the budget is a little, couple pennies higher than that, but
Right, but I mean. Cause we know what they are including in there.
Yeah.
The numbers say. Or not, I should say, papers.
Yeah. That's,
about right.
yeah, roughly. It's a little, that $40 a month is probably high, actually, but maybe not. Depending on usage. Some months it might be, but other months it wouldn't be.
To be closer to 172, 170 to 175.
No, see, that's the thing. I don't know which options they're going with. They're recommending on the okay. So there again, it's on the highlighted copy, but it's not on here. They're saying the 60 month, so the $71.
Right, it said 5-year lease.
Right, so you've got that 71 and then the $21 finisher,
Right,
but not the $10 and not the $7.
But not the stapler and not the fax kit.
No, because the stapler, the top one you don't need if you have the second one. And it doesn't need a fax kit because there's a fax machine. But yeah,
Excuse me.
I mean, down the road. I would say put a fax kit in it, you can get rid of the fax machine, but. And do it all on one unit, but I know the fax kit can get added after the fact too. Cause we've done that before. So you're looking at. $16.80 a year. Roughly.
You, off the top of your head, know what we're paying right now.
No idea.
So it's,
Yeah. We're paying right now on that copier, all we're paying is a maintenance charge.
that's right.
And I know we're
Yeah.
paying more per page than what that quote is. Because you're gonna pay similar to what I pay at the school and it's more than 0.04. I think my color pages are 0.07 to 0.09 depending on the unit. And blacks, I believe, are 0.07 instead of 4.
So try to find someplace to fit that in.
If we're gonna do it, there would have to be found somewhere. Which I'm torn on this one,
I'm saying,
because I know the copier, it's not dead yet. So I mean, I have the same exact model copier that has more pages, more prints on it than what this one does. This one's only a 400 and some odd thousand, whereas I've got them that are 500 and 600,000 and still running. So I'm kind of torn on this one. Because if we have, so if it's $1,680 a year, roughly, and we're paying, according to Kathy's estimate, $100 a month on maintenance on the existing. Which my only question on that is that separating out the MVR printer? Because the MVR printer, we also pay a monthly fee on. So I don't know if that $100 includes the MVR or not. So that would be a question, but. Well, my question is, do we let it roll? Considering it's only 100, or yeah, 100, 1,680 a year, do we let it ride and wait? And when it dies, then we do it? Or do we bite the bullet and do it now?
my opinion is, and I also know that when I voiced that opinion, it was not met with a whole lot of popularity.
Just if it dies at the wrong time, that's the hard part, but you don't know
Yeah.
if and when.
Right, and there never is a
Yeah.
right time.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have options if it does die.
Yeah, but they'll
Mhm.
cost us,
Right, everything
Mhm.
does,
yeah.
Yep.
but.
Like I said, I could go either way on this one. For the 1680, I lean on if we're going to do it. I want to find that somewhere in the budget. I don't want to increase the budget by $1,680.
My fear is with the way the economy is doing so great right now and the prices are going so great right now, I'm afraid it'll go up.
Possible.
I mean, I know, that's another undecided,
Everything's in
unknown,
the
but
Alright, I need a motion.
Make a motion, we go ahead with the SimQuest quote for approximately 1680 per year. Assuming that we can find it somewhere in the existing budget. Which we'll look at here in a little bit. When we get further on the agenda.
So, Norm Meter. He had been at, last meeting, or the meeting before, I guess. wants to cut some trees on town-owned property, La Plant Road. And would like someone to call him regarding it, because we at the time were undecided whether we could do that because of legalities and so on. So I personally think it's putting our necks on the line, legal issues, if something, God forbid, happens when he's cutting a tree and it's on our property.
And you're starting
But
to a precedent in a way.
I see.
That's my fear.
Yeah, even before you look at something happening, you can't have someone go on and cut town property unless it's been put out to bid
True.
or approved
Yeah.
to be done.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean, we can't just say, yeah, I mean, we have some buyout property that we've told people before, to get like boughs and stuff for wreaths and stuff. Yes, you can go do that. They come in, ask for approval and go do it. To me, cutting trees, even if they're dead, is a different animal. I think it's one of those things that I agree there are some dead trees that probably need to be cleaned up. But I think because of the way the town stuff is set up, I'm not sure it can happen.
Right. No, I agree. So do we want to have a board member call him or have the office call him? I can't call him during the day.
I think the office can call.
So we will redirect him that. Later call him and let him know. So moving on to planning board and ordinances. I guess that's why you're here, huh?
I'm a warm body.
I'm over by, yeah.
Yeah.
Full screen, I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah,
Show 'em board. I assume this is on here because we received the ordinances.
I'm not sure what this is on here.
Diane had sent an email asking.
Right, but I mean.
Yeah.
We don't, what I'm saying is we don't
No.
have it written here.
I think that's all we know is she sent an email asking to come talk.
Well, there's two things on the agenda. It's Diane. The ordinances was a note that came out over a month ago that people didn't have time to look at, and then you didn't have a meeting. So this was the ordinances with the request to be put on the town meeting warrant. Today's request was really under new business, under comp plan.
So when the board met to do our warrant workshop, we decided to not put them on the town warrant because they hadn't been reviewed by legal. And that was a unanimous decision by the board.
Okey-doke. On to the next.
All right, might just well handle the other one right now too.
Either way.
All right, go ahead, Diane, with the comp plan.
The other piece was just really an update saying that it's coming along really well. We're working on content formatting. There's a lot of moving parts. As soon as something's ready for review, you'll get something to review. But we've met with two different people who are about facilitating a community engagement piece of the process, probably late summer. One of those was the people that have just done the process with Rumford. They've also got, I think, a contract with Gardner, and they haven't done that one yet, but they've been signed up to do that. The other person does very similar kinds of things, but said, I would do that with you for free, which of course makes all of our ears perk up. But the initial thought, he was a latecomer to the table, the other people we talked to at our last meeting, and basically we've asked them for a proposal. When we get a full scope of what exactly we need and a proposal and pricing, we will come back and probably need to ask for money to do that. So that was just really a heads up, so you know it's coming. It shouldn't be a surprise. And maybe it might be a use of community funds once we know more about scope and cost.
So if you have someone offering to do it for free, are you already deciding that you want to go with the person that as a,
No, we haven't got an official proposal from either one. I
Okay.
don't know that person's, the guy who said off the cuff, well, I would do this for free. I don't know about his level of involvement. You know, how big a player he really wants to be in the process, or is he just going to advise us to do it and help us do it ourselves? If we assume we're going to get more people, which is one of the key parts of that process, we'd have to use something like the Historical Society or a bigger meeting room, right? And that comes with a cost. So there will be some kind of budget and cost for this. We just don't know what it is yet. That's all.
okay. Thank you. Anybody have any comments on that? Questions? Okay. So moving on to job descriptions.
Just speaking for myself on this one, I'd like to table this and come back to them, so we can review them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
don't want.
I need a little bit of time.
Sitting here reading these well.
No, I'd like some time to go line by line through those.
That works for me. So we will table the job descriptions until, I want to go next to the.
Our next meeting will be the end of June,
That's right, because it's that time.
Right.
Yes.
because at this point,
You're doing one the end of May.
this is the end of May. Oh, yeah, I lied. There is another one. Yeah, I lied. There is one more.
7.
Yep, sorry.
28.
Yep, there is one, the 28th.
What?
That's my bad. Sorry.
28. Okay,
This is-
and I would like to table this to the end. Reviewing it.
We can move it to the end of the agenda.
That's
yeah.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've already done, Pam's done her presentation. We're moving on to new business with signing the DOT permit, and I'm assuming that's in that file. For you,
I haven't looked.
okay.
Can I just ask a quick question? When is the town meeting warrant going to be available?
We are reviewing the report tonight. The
Oh.
numbers, what?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the numbers haven't been added in, the expenditure numbers haven't been added in yet, so.
Hopefully next week when Kathy
Yes.
gets back from vacation.
Thank
She
you.
has some numbers to get
Yeah.
finalized, and then as soon as those new expended numbers year to date are in there, it'll be available.
So this is from DOT. Regarding 108, and the subject is hot in place recycling.
Mhm.
So. Doesn't say exactly where. Do. The undersigned municipal officers of the town of Canton agree that a construction overlimit permit will be issued to the contractor for the above referenced project, allowing the contractor. Excuse me, to use overweight equipment and loads on municipal ways. Municipality may require the contractor to obtain a satisfactory bond pursuant to all of the above. And I'm still not. Oh. I would say it's. Located in the temperature.
So I'm gonna wait.
It is, but it starts. 0.8 of a mile east of North Main Street and Crew and extends west 4.67 miles. So it's beginning 1/10 of a mile south of River Road in Canton and extending north 2.68 miles. So basically from River Road to the town line, they're repaving.
Yeah, they're gonna try to fix all the holes up through there.
That's odd.
It's
Yeah,
dodgeball,
that's what I got out of reading it.
yeah. So. Be okay to just sign?
Make a motion that we go ahead and sign the DOT permit.
I second that, and heck yeah.
All in favor?
Any potholes?
There was a giant one right beside Crane's field, but. I was gonna take for it in my car a couple weeks ago. Okay, the River Road grant, and I don't think we have paperwork on that. Christine had messaged me to let me know that we did get the grant. They're also including money to cover administration of said grant. And last I knew, she didn't have the paperwork yet, but would like to be able to sign it without having an official meeting before she signs it. I think we're good to just let her sign. When
Yep,
she
I'm
gets
sure she can.
Yeah. She just wanted on record that we were okay with her signing it when she received it. So the sewer department truck. So Josh has found a potential truck at the state surplus and would like to put in a bid. The auction is the 21st. And the specs are in here.
Yep. I'd make a motion to go ahead and allow Josh to purchase this truck if it's still available out of the sewer reserve that was created last year at town meeting. For a purchase price not to exceed 7,500.
I second.
Yeah, cause I know Matt has looked at it and didn't figure that the work that needed to be done was beyond their scope, so.
I know
Oh.
Josh is looking at part prices today. I'm
Okay.
double checking.
So, all in favor of that?
And my hope would be that they can deal a little bit, and maybe if we make an offer ahead of time.
If-
Highway truck, maybe we could get it for a little less even,
That would be my suggestion.
but. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Josh.
Is it big enough for the plow that you
Yes.
guys have?
Yeah.
Not good.
Yep. And it actually already has push plates on it.
Yeah, so we should
So
just.
may need a little bit of wiring work, but it does have push plates on it already.
So then what will we do with the old truck?
For the taking.
Put it out to bid like we usually do.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, as soon as the stuff comes in, we'll well, there's two things we can do. We can put it out to bid. The other option is we could call places like Dixfield Salvage
Yeah.
and see what they would give us for them.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
and we could see, we could put it out to bid and see if someone does bid on it, and then if not, then we
Exactly,
can go the other route.
there's options, I mean, we're not gonna make bank on it, but.
Yeah, it's not gonna make us money for sure.
So while we're doing this, do we need to make a motion that if it's put out to bid, any proceeds go back into the reserve account?
I think we need to wait until
Okay.
we see if we even
Yep.
purchase this one before we worry about
That
the old
works.
one.
Yeah.
We might need to keep the old one around for a little bit.
So we've done the planning board part. Good job, Lynn. And
hold on.
there we go. And now it's the warrant preview, which is in our packets. Somewhere in
We-
that packet. What?
Can we skip forward and do
We sure
the
can.
other stuff and then come back to the warrant and the town report both?
That works for
Just so we can clear a few things off the table.
me. So approval of warrants, the accounts payable warrant number 86, 75,933. Number 88, 137,850.57. Number 91, 67,969. Payroll warrants number 85, 7,071.39, 87, 5,826.81. Number 89, 7,734.61. 90 for 6,438.90 and 92 for 7,207.03.
Make a motion to approve as read.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. You wanna do the public comment now too, as well?
Sure.
Floor is yours, guys. All right, any committee? report? What?
Sorry, I have a quick question about this, about the school. I sent a note a couple weeks ago asking for document that shows the process that has to happen for the school to come down. I know, probably the brownfield review has to be done again, blah, 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of steps, and I don't know who has that information or how to get a look at it.
I think it's kind of scattered throughout all of our emails, I don't know that.
The office should have a copy of it.
Okay,
Um,
I'll ask again. I've asked and had got no response. I'll ask again.
Okay, yeah, I apologize, Dan, I hadn't seen your email, but I've been a little out of my email for the last week or two, but, yeah, if you can't get it out of the office or don't get a response, let me know, I can look through mine and see. I know I have the emails from when, Christie had done all the work the last time,
That's just, I don't know. if I
or the
got
time
those,
before Sean, I
But I
should say.
know I've got the recent ones. So,
But yeah, if the office doesn't have it, let us know and we'll see what we can get you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
alrighty, so while we're on committee reports, I'm going to grab this. Can't open it, but I'm gonna grab it. So this is a thank you note from Dave Madison, Town Board of Selectmen. With sincere thanks and appreciation. Thanks for a nice party and send off and gift, Dave Madison. So, it was like, I thought that was well attended, and I think he was very appreciative of the acknowledgement, so. That was nice.
I think it was a great event. There were a lot of people that showed up. A wide range of people, from
Yeah.
townspeople to people he knew on the outside from working at the mill, and Brent's family. I thought the food was great. Mainly plates and platters did a great job with the catering. And yeah, I thought it was a great event.
I think
Thank
you
to
set
the
a
Historical
record.
Society for the use of the building.
Yes, yep.
So I have not heard anything from Jason lately, so that's what I have for that committee. For department.
So the rec committee has been very busy lately, except for today, obviously, because we had to cancel due to weather. Which now looks like it's not raining, but hey, it's all good. But we've had a lot of really good games, a lot of kids involved. I believe we're 134 or 135 kids right now, that are playing from T-ball, up through our majors group, so from ages 4 to 12. And that doesn't include our Babe Ruth kids who are hoping to start this weekend, working with them. So, there's a lot of kids involved. Snack Shack has been we've had a few really busy nights, a couple slow nights, but a few really busy nights. A couple big dollar nights, so hopefully we're doing all right. Some repeat customers that have been coming back that don't necessarily have kids in playing, but they're coming to get dinner and watching an inning or two, and so it's great to see some community involvement there. Huge thank you out to my Snack Shack crew that's been in there quite frequently. Robin, Josh, my mother has been in there quite a few times. Yeah, we've had a lot of people volunteering, so it's been great.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Until somebody splats you with grease.
Yeah,
I think having the games posted in advance and people knowing that the shack is gonna be open has been a huge plus.
It's been fun seeing the regular, I should say regular citizens that don't have kids.
Right.
Just come down to get supper. It's, yeah.
I've been noticing more posts on Facebook of that, no, it's gonna help build the idea.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And to that.
Our commissioner does a
Right,
great job.
and I will say that you are now pre-approved, so anything from Canton Rec is automatically gonna go.
perfect.
So I hit the pre-approved post for you today.
Great.
So,
We're doing,
behave yourself.
wow, it's hard because days like today, we waited until the last. We tried to wait as long as we could before we canceled, but we still needed to get word out, so we finally made the call, and then, looking at it, it's like, well, maybe we could have ran tonight, but it was only one game instead of the two that we had last night, but kudos to a bunch of our kids because they played 2 nights now in really cold rain, and they've done pretty well, so. But the coaches have been really good. There's a couple that have had some challenging kids or issues and things going on, but they've done really well, and so kudos goes to them too, because they've all done a great job.
And the umps.
Yes, and we have a
They're
really
lovely
good
umps.
crew of umps that, we have a couple regulars, some Darrell High School alumni are are umping, our majors games pretty much every night now. We have, a person who lives up to, it's either Rumford or Mexico. He's doing all of our majors games, our minors games, sorry, except for a couple that he has prior commitments on, so. There again, we have a couple of people who live in town. One's a high school alumni and his dad, the two of them have picked up a couple games for me, so. We got a lot of people volunteering to help, so it's nice to see. It's good.
We may be a small town, but we have a robust rec department if we're pulling this many kids in from other towns, so.
Mhm. And don't forget, we have a movie night coming up too,
June
13th,
Yeah,
June, yeah, June 13th, day after graduation. So hopefully we'll be posting more details shortly about movie title and timing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, hopefully the weather gets a little better between now and then.
Out there in like sleeping bags and it was just unseasonably cold and.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
kind of like now.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know if I mentioned it at the last meeting or not, because it's all blurring together now, but if I didn't say it, kudos to the highway crew, the public works crew for what they've done over there. The fence looks great.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of people commenting on the fence, looking a lot better than it did last year, falling over. And the gate by the roadside field is making a huge difference.
Yeah, and you got that pole straight too.
The one on the front, yep.
Yeah. So.
Yep, and that makes me think the banners have all except for one have been designed and are ready to go to copies, et cetera, to be printed.
How many
So-
do we have?
A lot, like 13 or 14, I think.
We had about that many.
There's a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, there's a lot, because there were many Dirigo kids, and then there were 4, I think.
Extra?
Yeah, I think there were 4 on top of that.
Say extra.
So yeah, it was either 13, 14, something like that. There were quite a few.
I think it's awesome. That's something we started doing with COVID. Because obviously we weren't having typical graduation, et cetera, and we still wanted the kids to get recognition. So we did banners that first year and people loved it. And so we kind of stuck with it.
Well, it's an honor.
It is,
Yeah.
exactly. It's exactly that. And it's kind of a neat thing to drive by and you got all these kids that are. Yeah. Being represented and being noticed.
Yep, no, I think it'll be great, but I think originally I was worried because I'm getting close to the timing of what we did last year, but then graduation's a week later, so.
Yeah.
We probably won't get them and put them up until after Memorial Weekend this time. Just because everything's a week later, so
Yeah.
last year we did it right a couple days before or whatever, so this year we'll wait and do it a couple days after, I think.
That's big one. You don't have to replace the.
Right, yep, it's upstairs. Yep, no, I looked at it the other day, so hopefully, hopefully we've got what we need. I've got a big package of zip ties ready to go, so. As soon as we get those printed, we'll go from there, but they are in progress, so.
Skip over and grab them on the road.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, like I say, I got one more to finish. I ran out of time the other night when I was working on it, so. Got one more to go and then I can push send and
Okay.
ship them over and go from there.
Speaking of public works, they've started doing the cemetery mowings and so on,
Yeah.
so.
All the flags are out in all of the cemeteries, even the outlaying ones out in God's country.
Yes.
We got those done, so.
Who knows?
And on another note, the informal, I guess you'd say scholarship committee met and picked 2 people, and the office has let
Shiloh.
the schools know.
Okay. So I guess that ties all of this up. And now we've got to do.
We can go back to reports.
Yeah, town report and warrant review. Which one do you wanna do first?
Go in the order, I guess we'll do the report first. Oh, you don't have one?
No,
You can't? Never mind.
Yeah, right, so. And it's upside down and sideways and I can't make sense out of it. I don't know if anyone else is gonna have better luck, cause.
huh,
It's,
huh. It's fun.
yeah, things didn't quite happen according to plans. I'm. Is it what I made form yet?
Oh,
It was here, I don't know where we.
Not up to date anyways. Oh, never mind. I can see why it's on that one. Never mind. I don't know what the first page is.
First page, I think, is the cover from one.
Yeah, is a dedication.
No, that's page 2, it says.
Well, first, is-
Okay, fine.
First note I would like to make is we need to fix the order of the whole thing.
Fine, 3.
3's blank.
Yeah, I found page 3. That's the blank page.
I don't. Oh, okay. So then 4 is upside down on the back of 3.
Yeah.
So 5 is. Here. No,
Right,
5, had the town office hours, etc. on it. Clearly, this will not be going to print like this. 6 is,
I got 6.
which one is that?
Helpful information,
Publish it, so I keep opening it there.
stand for seniors, lifetime hunting, tax bills, that.
Oh, I found page 2.
2 is the back side of
Yeah.
the cover.
Well, I hadn't.
You're upside down. You're backward.
No, it's,
In order to read page 2, I had to. flip
Yeah.
over.
okay, still don't have 6.
Oh,
Wow. What did you say 6 was, Robin?
let me back up here. It is helpful information
It's
is a
upside
head,
down across from,
yeah, from part of the unpaid taxes.
okay. Is no one else's regular thing that says I am now? 7.
Oh, I haven't found that yet. I got 8.
Well, I found 10.
8 is congratulations to
7.
last year's, no, this year's graduates.
Found 7, which is had the calendar at the bottom of it. Eight. You found 8.
Yeah,
It
8's
was-
the graduates.
Oh, I saw that at one point.
We have 9.
I don't know where 8 was just. Okay, it's upside down.
I got 10.
Would you guys like to look at one and I can share with Brian? Just,
We can't,
we can't?
because it shows who it's dedicated to, and we can't show that yet. Because we
Okay.
haven't announced that publicly yet.
Okay.
I'm just having fun watching you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That's why,
It mirrors, isn't it?
that's why I just stopped and started on page 2, and then I'll make edits as we
Yeah,
go 2,
we-
3, 4. It's gonna be easier doing that. Yeah,
Sorry.
no, it's gonna be easier just to go through page by page.
So if you guys don't wanna sit through this, I totally understand, but if you want to, feel free. I know, right? You got time to go get some.
Yeah.
Can we kill the
Okay.
comma?
I say, when you get to page 2, let me know.
I'm
I'll
here.
start
Page
when
what?
I've done.
Okay.
So page 2, every one of there's, well, the first paragraph, superintendent is split between 2 lines, that needs to be moved back to 1.
I
Even if it has to be a character trying to get it down to the next line. Demands, 2 paragraphs down is the same thing, dependability, the next one down is the same thing.
Wait a
Challenge.
minute, man's was where?
Uh. 1,
Fourth
2, 3,
paragraph.
fourth paragraph down
Yeah.
is the next one.
Yeah,
Yep. Just to bring those on the same page, because that drives me crazy. Or same line, I should say.
I would like to back up on the first paragraph. Second line,
Mhm.
nix that comma.
I like it.
I think it belongs there.
Yes, I do, as, cause you wanna
If you
take
read
a
it,
break.
yeah, if you read it, I think it's right. I think. I never was great in English class, so.
To me, you
It
take
can
a
go either
little,
way, but I
a
mean,
breath right there of separating it out.
Could there be one after accomplishment? Second to last second to last paragraph, second line.
No, because you have an and.
I know, but sometimes you have both.
I know, but
That's why I was asking.
quite often, if there's an and, you can
Okay,
do away with the
Think it's a good write-up.
mhm.
Okay. So other than that, how about, do you want winter as well? In 1, 2, 3, 4, paragraph 4,
Yeah,
at the end of the line,
Oh, yep, and challenge just below that.
Yeah.
okay? So now to find.
page 3 is empty.
Page 3 is blank, so that's an easy one.
Alright, so let's talk about 4. Oh, I found 4. Important phone numbers. It's like,
Looking at,
it's a scavenger hunt, I found it.
there we go.
Is that the correct number for the historical?
Yes, yeah, they asked me before,
Yeah.
because we had that discussion.
Mhm.
Yes, the wrong number is gone.
Can we change the slash to Helen and or Jim?
Why do
I can go either way.
You're gonna use the words and or?
I'm not doing an ordinance, ma'am. But good one, Diane.
Lord have mercy,
I think 4 is okay.
yeah. I
5 is,
was gonna say, the two numbers I checked. Okay, 5 is,
Have 6.
I got.
Oh, I got 5
What is it?
what is
on the
it?
back side of 6. Town office hours.
Town office out, oh,
No.
holidays, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, wow. That needs to be changed.
Can
I
we,
don't really know how to do that.
can we change the, instead of just 26, can we put 2026?
Yeah.
And the same down for the school board.
Huh.
Okay, so that's 8, 5, 6. 6, same paper, what do you know? We have a typo on new homeowners and seller information in that paragraph. We recommend that that should be if a property is sold.
Also just above that, such as needs to be dropped
Yes, I agree.
down to.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be after the question mark, it should be
Yeah.
on the next line.
This is not what that's goes now, but you probably fall with the first half and do.
I would just say not usually in November, I would take out usually, and just say
Yeah.
do in November. Cause I believe in our,
I think it's part of our warrant, but.
well, that's what I'm just saying, I think we already.
And we probably usually on the second one as well.
Yep, November and May, so yeah, we can pull that out.
Okay.
Can take out the usually and. Say is due in May.
We got the liver split, right? On Sandy's name.
So I haven't got down that far yet.
And there needs to be a capital on the,
They cannot spread sand.
yeah,
Hopefully she can read my chicken scratch here. Probably should have used a red pen sign instead of a black.
Yeah.
Usually I always have red. No, it's fine.
when your buckets need to be refilled.
Should be your, yep.
Yeah, and there should be bucket, when your bucket needs rain. Oh, try to find this stuff. It's all with calendar on the bottom.
I got 8. That's on the back there. There we go. Okay, 7. Keep going.
What is the one?
Whatever am I looking for?
7.
It has the little calendar on the bottom, right there.
Oh, yeah. That's because 8's on the back of it.
Under, for marriage licenses, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things that need to be made on the same line.
Yep,
So I'm just writing same lines for that whole thing and. Then I'll talk to Kathy next week and tell her what I mean. I'm good on 7, I think.
yeah, no,
Is it?
okay, if you guys are graduates. So, but you said there's more?
Sure there are. Yes, there most definitely is.
Oh, wait a minute, we've got
Under,
the 8, 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11 are underneath.
I mean, there's more from Derigo.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even talking the other ones. The other ones are right. I'm talking, we're missing a couple on the top.
Okay.
So I will confirm that tomorrow.
yeah,
And make sure, but there's multiple names there that should be.
Okay.
But I know one of them is a junior that's graduating early.
Oh, that's right.
But I also know there's a couple others that were up in the air. So maybe she heard that they weren't gonna make it, so if that's the case, I'll need to check anyways before I get posters printed, so. So I will, I'll check in with Shiloh tomorrow at work and see. Just double check our list to their list.
Yep.
So, well,
What do you do? 9, a letter from the highway department.
mine was a high. Okay.
I like our sincere hope is winter's finally come to an end.
Yes.
See.
Well, I hope so.
That's wrong.
Still haven't found it yet, so.
On the back side of the committees in the sheriff's department. Right there, you gotta flip that over.
Yeah.
Wow, it seemed like they were open on 34 times.
And I swear we got more than 84 inches of snow.
We have a split word there as well.
There's a couple.
Oh, yep, I missed that first one.
There's, was it 1, 2, third paragraph and bottom of the fourth.
Right, now.
Yeah, that one looks good.
10. Oh, 10 is right on that as well.
Same thing here, the years.
Yep. Whoops.
We have a couple other names that need to be added to the rec committee too.
I was gonna say, I thought we had more suckers.
You-
Volunteers.
Josh's name's missing.
Josh, Sarah,
Are you ready with them?
Working on it, yeah.
Okay. So and while you're doing that, I'm going to go on the missing number 11 search.
that Citizen of the Year report about Linda Gammon last year's. And at the bottom is the Boston Post cane, because I found that.
Liam?
Or if you find vital statistics, it's on the back of that.
Had that. Oh, maybe it doesn't do that. No. Oh,
11, okay.
what's it look like?
Listen to the year.
Got it. It was outside.
We got lots of we got lots of line issues.
No, it's fine. You checking your line splits?
Mhm. Yep, I got those underlined.
Is everyone remembering this for next year when Brian's on here to say, fix the word so that.
Oh, we can put a couple in just to see if he pays attention.
I would like to put them with the initials above it, PK.
Just a pet peeve, sorry.
No, that's. It does look nicer. Well, it's right on that same page.
Yep. And we, you know,
Quite a few names on
I was
that
gonna
list.
say,
mhm.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, some of them are big ones.
We only had 6 births.
Well, 13, but you saw 13.
13 is the fire department.
Fire year in review.
Right here. Whoops, we have a word missing. As I do every year, I would like to that each,
Thank.
I say it should be thanked, yeah. I think that should have been thanked. So we can get rid of that.
Yep, well, I wrote it right over
Okay.
that, so.
And a line split, word split.
Yeah, I already started. Underline those right off. Before I even started reading. A lot of motor vehicle accidents.
Doctor.
Hmm.
Give me a call after, thank you, and stay safe. The bottom.
And a period.
Go either way.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he worded it, but it needs to be one or the other. That was 13, 14. as long as-
Page.
Oh, I'm reading 16, sorry.
Oh,
Hey, it was closest.
the word splits.
Got him.
I know.
Works for me.
15. Back to that page, so.
Oh, 17.
I'm
16 on the back of
Yes.
14 and 15.
Steve's letter.
Yeah.
I wonder about,
Putting it in bigger print.
no, I
Yeah, that's
actually,
it. I agree with that.
well, yeah, I think we need to look at that, but then also I'm questioning if we could move this one closer to the front of the report.
All of the letters are usually in the front.
Well, I think your letter from your select board chair should probably be towards the front of the book.
Should be one of the priorities.
Yeah, it should be towards the front.
Yeah.
Because,
And
you know,
then-
previous ones, we've always had. Department letters,
Sheriff,
sheriff
political,
reports, and we did away with the political ones last year.
auditor.
The pain in the city. Other than that, and I was like.
So that wasn't a lot further forward. Well, yeah, it was, because that's page what, 16? The last year was page 9.
Yeah,
So.
to me, I would put all of the letters in front of the vitals and so on. I
know
don't,
you had vitals and stuff last year in front.
I know, but I was just.
The vitals are most,
Vital.
yes.
Ah.
There is gonna be one very old, next weekend in Pine Grove and one in June there that I know.
In what?
Pine Grove.
Right, but I thought you said something after that.
One next weekend and one in June.
Oh, one in June. No, I think I would like to.
One thing to talk about would be if we could move. That, at least that letter forward.
17. Oh, found it.
So I'll make a general note whenever I can get back to find the front of the book. Oh, okay.
17 is across from the in memoriam page.
Christine's. Uh. Seventeen, nope, in the final.
It's across from the in memoriam.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got a few there that are split lines, so.
I know, I'm just letting you handle that now. Without telling. It wasn't a bunch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
didn't have this.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6.
This, 3.
2 in the first paragraph, 1 in the second,
Yeah, missed the second.
and then 3 in the last, or second to last.
I missed the last couple. Oh gosh, don't slip it in.
Yeah, no, that was the big one that I got.
17, 18.
Was on
Backed by citizen.
Planning board annual report 2026.
They're not a full board anymore, though, are they?
oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, never mind, because the alternate, never mind.
Great.
Never mind.
It's not just another pretty face sitting in time.
Were they?
Yeah.
Were they? Capital T.
Where,
Down in Eric's right up.
yeah. Should be a capital C on citizens.
Yep,
shouldn't
I
it?
just saw that one.
Yeah.
Capital C. Yeah, I have town of Canton down toward the bottom of his write up should be capitalized as well.
And a split. It's split.
Yep.
Okay, so.
19
that's-
is Chris's write up. I'm good with that one. 20 is on the other side of that.
I'm assuming that's probably been approved for 13,000.
That's why I wasn't worried about that one.
Yeah, so 20 is.
20 is my rec report,
Yeah.
and I can see lots of split lines in that one. Oh, feel free. Rewrite it if you want. That one actually is mostly me.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep. I worked hard on that one.
Did you say have movie dates set in June?
What did I say? I already flipped the
Have a
page.
movie date set in June, July and August?
Hmm. Yeah, it should be movie dates.
take out the A,
Yeah,
Should be.
so you can, Josh, you can take your wife out on a date these nights.
there we go.
Lynn, you can bring your hubby on a date.
It's easier.
My daughter just came home, one of them came home last night from Wisconsin.
21 is transfer station and cemetery. Can I tweak your write up a little?
Oh,
The last line where about the operator training,
Oh, that one,
can we just say Oh, okay, well, can we change that to, congratulations to Jim on,
Yes, put it,
on
yeah.
finish, on update, being up to date on your operator training or something like that?
yeah,
So Maine Cemetery Association or Maine Old, which one?
Main Cemetery.
Just wanna make sure it wasn't.
No, no. And if I think of it, I will get the number of what we just shipped to North Coast. That
Oh.
might be a good thing to put in of the
Yeah.
electronic,
Yeah,
Yeah, because that was a bunch too, that was a big,
that was 900 the first time, but we've sent another load.
yeah, that's what I mean, this,
Yeah,
you
it's
said the last one was
just-
more, so I mean, we should
Yeah.
definitely, we could definitely add that stuff in.
really?
Updated.
No, combine. Yeah,
It's like all, I'm sorry, these flat screen TVs, I don't think,
they're not.
Last
making
as long.
Long-term. Nope.
from the amount we're filling up.
Oh, we do, found it. It's on across on the calendar.
Yeah. But they're not side the road. So I'm happy.
Sure.
Alright, so strike that. Congratulations to Jim Diamond on completing his upgraded operator trainings to keep the town in compliance. In compliance. In the. Well, it's not.
That's on, this is coming up.
There's gonna be a lot. We have a lot of.
So if somebody comes in and pays their 26 taxes tomorrow, their name comes off this list or not? This is done in,
This, the
Okay.
list is done.
But,
Yeah, the list is as of 5/11.
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
because I know one gentleman that was in today and paid, but
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can ask Kathy, but usually we set it that if you haven't
Well-
done it by the date, that's.
No, in the past was. Sometimes that I've paid.
put a
Whatever,
little comment
Right,
after it.
yeah.
Because like I said, I know.
Yeah.
One or, yeah.
Wow. That was that.
So those are a little shocking, actually.
Yeah, that was. Let's, I'm assuming from, that it is across some helpful information.
A couple of those are really interesting, actually.
Yeah. Huh.
26.
So,
Oh, 23. 24.
there you go.
25.
I don't have 24. Do I have 24? Oh, I do.
Where's 24? I don't think I have a
It's
24.
across from the town office, or on the opposite town office seller page.
Okay. Right. 23. 27.
I got 25.
Right, but where's 24?
I found 24 finally.
24 is across from the town office page, which is page 5.
Oh, no, I remember.
Wow,
Oh, okay.
there was a lot of people on that list this year.
Yeah,
That's what it is. It's at the bottom.
I'm curious what the dollar figure is.
Isn't it, should be tabbed at the bottom, and it's not.
I'm just curious for 26. I'm not curious for all of them, but
Well, I know, but usually, a lot of times in the past, we've tallied it.
yep. Well, the hard thing is this isn't in the spreadsheet, I don't think, by looking at it, so I'm not sure you can do it without.
Yeah. And it wouldn't be accurate right now, because it's interest, but,
Right. Yeah, no, I was just curious.
okay, so that's 26, 27. Um. 28, you have 28,
I think I.
I make this, yeah, no, that's 26.
There has to be a 29.
I'm not doing this, it's what it is.
21. Maybe not.
I don't have
There,
26.
I don't think.
Where's
that-
26?
26 is a blank, the crossroad is blank.
Yeah,
Right there. It's on the back side of. It's on the back side of 25,
4 and 25.
yes,
Okay, well, that's over here then.
I don't think there is a candidate meet.
I don't think so. All I found is 28 and it's on the,
Okay, 28.
You did that?
26 is there.
no, 27's on,
Right.
I think 27's the last because it's on the cover page.
Oh.
Okay,
Good.
hear that one.
Okay. We survived that.
Now if I can just find the one to put back on the front.
I'm not even gonna bother
Hey, I
trying
got
right
the
now.
front.
I got it, I'm just gonna,
For now, it's going. Over here.
well, I was gonna, yeah, I'll give her my copy.
I give up.
It has like- Okay,
Right.
in that file. Next,
Oh my God.
Yes, I had mine marked up on from last time. Do you?
no, I don't.
Yeah.
It's in my truck, I think, but. Why is 47 starred?
What?
Huh?
How did that?
What are you doing? Starting at the
I'm-
black?
No, I'm reading
Where-
greetings,
Oh,
articles 3 through star, 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 star with 47 in the middle of it. What is that? Why is that starred?
Cause she has it,
Because there's more articles than 47.
so she just didn't change it
Yeah.
from,
That's what I'm wondering,
Right.
because I.
so this is not.
So let's change. That needs to be 40. I think we had,
yeah, I see 49.
and I want to talk about an article 52,
Okay. 50-ish.
but we can come back to that if we want, when we get to the end.
Said it's just gonna be a quick meeting, just want you to know that.
I know, but I think we ought to talk about something that we didn't put in here, that I think we might want to put in here.
Yeah, Josh.
Oh, I stand up.
Yeah, we gotta do, we gotta read other business, we gotta read off that letter too.
Well,
Should we take a
Yeah.
break
do you
and do
wanna,
that?
why don't we just do that right now?
Yeah, let's
before we
do
get-
that. So we're gonna step to other business, is that what you want to do?
It's not even on there, so yes,
Yeah,
I guess.
other
I'll-
business.
other business.
We skipped that anyways when we went down through, so.
We kind of did.
Yeah.
So for other business, we have a letter that the office received 2 days ago, I believe. So, Town of Canton, 94 Turner Street, Canton, Maine, 04221, dated May 13th, 2026. To the members of the select board, please accept this letter as my formal resignation from my position as a select board member effective immediately. I appreciated the opportunity to serve the community and work alongside the board during my time in this role. Thank you for the experience, and I wish the board and the town success moving forward. Sincerely, Sean Goodwill.
Make a motion to accept the resignation letter.
Second,
All in favor? So that goes back. That. I'm just gonna take a peek at this FYI. One. Notice of intent to file license application, the filing of the pre-application document and approving use of the traditional licensing process dated April 13th, 2026. This is from Western Maine Energy Storage LLC, and it has to do with their I'm not sure what the technical term is, the pond up on Canton Mountain that is going to be used to,
Water generation system.
yes.
I believe is what they were calling it. Or something similar to that.
The name of it is the Western Maine Energy Storage Project. This is just that they will be filing. And. Just a courtesy notice, cause we have. Nothing to do with it, basically. So,
In my email, I had the edits that Christine had sent
Oh,
from
you
the
did?
last meeting, so
so we're back onto the warrant now.
if you're good with that.
I am, so it's just trying to keep everyone on the same page. So what's the first one?
It's already been made.
Okay,
I was just going down through to see the stuff that she had changed, if it had been changed or not.
well, I went to school. at
First
this-
page looks good. Compared to what was sent.
Oh, this is all that's. So we can't do anything about, so that-
Change that bold, that was fixed.
And part of the reason the warrant, the report is skinny is the audit is not in it yet.
Right. They're hoping to have done this week, so that was told.
Excuse me?
And I believe that should be done this week, from what I heard. Looks like the first couple pages are good.
Not checking the numbers, because I don't have my sheets to sign into.
Well, we don't have to sign it tonight anyways.
Right, no, I
Right,
was,
okay, no,
I'm just
I was
going
saying
to-
that to kind of correct make sure I was in the right frame.
and before we leave, please don't let us forget that we have a stack of school warrant things to sign. Look, Article 20 typo.
Got that far yet, so
No.
you're way ahead of me.
I was looking at the rest of the fire department stuff.
I was just gonna. I don't like,
Is that been,
What was this?
it's the fire department
I know,
on 2
it's-
pages and
Number
17.
well, I'm not sure why there's an extra column. If you made the extra column narrower,
Wait a minute,
They all have it.
yeah, but the other ones are all narrow. For some reason, that one's a lot wider. See that the extra column there is a lot wider than it needs to be. I think
Yeah.
if you cut that column down,
Somebody had brain fog.
then
well, the font's bigger too, isn't it? No?
it just looks off.
Just looks,
But I think if you adjusted that, you
Yeah.
could take, because like purchases foam or purchases fire hose should all be on one line. So because it's not, it dropped to the next line, so it made the columns
Yep.
go further down, so it dropped you to 2 pages, whereas I think you could take up a lot less space if that was fixed.
well, yeah,
Just the whole size of it's different.
It
than-
looks- It's confusing.
oh, and I don't like having one line of planning board up on its own.
No, exactly. Yeah, the planning board total needs to be,
Somehow or other. Then that splits public works. So wait, can we? Oh, and public works is 2 pages. I don't like it when it was this.
I don't mind it being on 2 pages as long as there's multiple things on the second
Yeah.
page, not just one. One on the next page drives me crazy,
Yeah.
but if there's more than that, it's a huge deal.
Go back to 20 then,
Okay,
to see what sum, if any, the town will vote to raise and appropriate for the operation. Of our
the
planning
planning-
board should be us.
oh, The planning board.
I know, and we had the same with 26 for town buildings. It has 3 on one page and 2 on the next one, it's like,
On 25, I made a note to drop state to the next line.
Any state reimbursement.
So state
state
reimbursements is
Yep.
for town should be on that
Yep.
next line, so it's all together. So then you said 26.
yeah,
It's
Oh,
funky split.
yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, there's a few missing, oh, that's it's on the other page.
yeah, that's a hard. That's the hard thing. You get to a point
Yeah.
where it's because you start messing, you gotta.
The only way you could possibly do it is you renumber, reposition things, so you had short ones.
Yeah.
And.
Yeah, which turns it into a nightmare. Hmm.
Okay, so then 50.
Multiple articles because we're doing social services all separate.
So we, what are we doing with the letters?
We already gave direction on it.
Right, I'm just clarifying that they are to be
I
available.
believe that's what we had
Yes.
said.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
Chris, I would say, I believe Christine already sent the email to the office
Okay.
to ask for it.
25 copies.
Yeah,
Please print all request letters, black and white, from social services organizations who've requested money from the town. We would like 25 copies at the table for residents attending town meeting. Please make 1 copy for the select board table. Is what Christine had sent out after our workshop meeting.
you see what something. Oh. Reserve accounts is split from the town.
Yeah.
Did we talk about on Article 45 saying something about the fact that it was in regards to the electrical?
It should say boat launch electrical, not just boat launch.
Okay. I thought we mentioned that, because we have that question come up every year.
Yeah.
Oh, and wasn't there something where 47 had a 46 and 47, it's changed, okay.
It's very, yeah, the
Yeah.
amount's been corrected.
Yep. $41.
I think we're good. We'll remove we'll remove 1 signature line and move Robin up.
Woman won't be here to sign, so it don't matter.
No, I mean, to have it be,
Yeah,
Ryan might not either.
you would
Oh.
both be here.
We might have trouble. No, we might have trouble that night. We'll have to see what I can get for coverage.
Hi, Josh.
He'll have a game that night.
yeah,
That's the Thursday night love game,
He's got two hands.
so I'll see what we can make happen.
There's some
Because
other-
if not, we'd have to reschedule
Yeah,
it well
no.
in advance too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
no,
reschedule that
we'll
one
figure something out.
night,
We'll figure
because we
something
have
out,
to sign.
Friday nights are open.
maybe depending on the weather. Um,
Cause what else do you do on a Friday night?
sure.
Okay, so that is done other than. Okay, what was the 50 that you wanted to talk about?
So I'm wondering if we need to add an article for some funding for paving.
I thought of that the other day, we've talked about it. and-
We've shot it around a bunch of times, we've talked about it year after year, we haven't done it. The problem's gonna be I know, well, the hard part is right now, the way things are in the world, it's not gonna be cheap, but I honestly, I don't see it coming down in the future either. I have a feeling it's probably where it's going to be. I'm just trying to get the sheet up that Andy had given me that had,
Yeah,
right there, list of roads. Cause the hard thing is, back in the winter when he'd given Christine the list, it was, back in February. A rough number on paving a mile
Yeah,
with fine grading was 125,000.
what is,
And you know it's gone up.
Oh. So I would,
the possibilities of. Grinding and laying that back down, so we basically doing reclaiming is what we currently have.
then you're gonna put something over the top of it.
Yeah,
Right, but I'm
Yeah.
wondering what, cost
I don't-
comparison, oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't know, is there enough on Jewett Hill for blacktop on Jewett Hill
Depends on what
to,
area you're talking about.
So
to do that?
what he had given us was, the list he gave us, list of roads that need paving. 3.5 miles on Jewett Hill, 1.1 miles on Pine Woods, 0.6 miles on Virgin Street, Whitney Brook, Campo Road, Farron Hill Road, LaPlante Road.
Where are they?
I don't know. I assume the whole thing. I don't know.
Was it that was on our last,
I don't know.
yeah, when we took the big bond out?
Right, yeah, but.
That's why I was just wondering what was.
Yeah, he didn't give me
Yeah.
any details on it,
Yeah.
but my thought was more along the lines of leaning towards getting something done on Jewett Hill Road.
We had.
Cause we've played with that for a long time, so,
It's,
That's our
yeah,
I was just gonna.
bigger truck covering that road and we don't need to be abusing it.
Well, honestly, even if it was the new truck on that road, we gotta do something either way,
That's what I'm
'cause-
saying. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're just,
that's the worst one.
we're putting good money after that if we
Mhm.
don't do something to it.
So my thought was, do we put a question on there just saying? And I mean, it's not gonna do the whole 3.5 miles or whatever we wanted, but could we ask for 200 or 250,000
250,
to do
As much as we can,
road work on Jewett Hill Road?
yeah.
I think, and that's.
And I think you leave it as general as that,
Exactly.
you don't say paving,
Right.
you just say road work on Jewett Hill Road.
Yep.
That way it can be, if there's, if they start digging and there's a ledge that they're gonna have to blast, it's not like it's gonna get stuck on that alone. But I don't know, I really don't like the idea of it, because if we do it that way, if we raise and appropriate, it's going through taxes, so there's a $200,000 increase on the tax bill to start.
But
But at the same time, what else are we gonna do?
some of that road's in such horrible state.
The other option is we don't raise it.
Take it long,
Right.
bond.
Yeah, like I said, that's the other option, is we don't, we start talking to, Andrew and a few others. And see what we could get for a bond or a loan for some paving work. But we have 2 bonds currently that are, or loans, whatever you wanna call them, that are due to be up in 2030.
Right, so say 3 years, well,
So,
essentially,
I don't know, it's kind of
yeah.
it's a double-edged sword, but I wanted to bring it up to see if we wanted to put something on there, if we didn't. Oh, yeah, like I say, I just wanted to throw that out there and
Okay, so I'm just writing both of them and.
just like I say, we could try to take something,
Yeah. But if we don't, yeah,
right,
So how, if we were. Going to do a bond. How does? To approve the Board of Selectmen to,
if we're gonna do that, we don't need
right.
we don't need a
But I
question
mean,
for it,
yeah.
because we gave them
it's
the.
it's in the first.
The one,
part,
yeah, the one at the
Right.
first.
One of the articles.
So that's if we,
Article 6,
Right.
if town vote to authorize.
so,
If town vote to appropriate the sum of 250,000 to road work on Jewett Hill Road. Yeah, that would be if we're gonna raise it
But-
outright.
did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, like I say, the hard thing is 250,000 off the top, it's a lot of money. So that's the only hard thing is that's a big ask.
I personally think would,
The other option is we throw it and let the town say,
Yeah. That's, to me, that's what we've gotta do.
I mean, we can.
So that
right,
we want to in a way. We want to,
Mhm. We can,
yeah,
well, what we can say is, we can make the motion.
yeah,
right,
And then when there's discussion, say, we have two options. We can raise and appropriate 250,000.
or
Or,
we can look into loans or bonds.
right, we
Yeah.
can go for a bond and come
Right.
back to you at a special meeting,
Yeah.
because I think bonds, we actually do have to get approval. Bond, I think we have to, because it has to go to bond council and.
It does have to do all those things,
So I believe that one we do have to have a meeting for. But so even if we did, I mean, like say we could put it in front of the town and then say, okay, this is your option. We're either gonna raise it through taxation.
So what?
Or we're gonna go the other route and your first bond payment would be roughly X.
Right. So what would be pros, cons, bonds, loan?
Depends on the dollar figure, I think. For me, if it's gonna, and that's the other question too. Are we better to say, okay. We have a few of those roads that he listed off.
Right,
Instead of 250, let's roll like we did the last one, let's take another 750. And roll these couple things together. Roll these couple roads together
yep,
and do it at a larger. Maybe because it would be possibly cheaper getting somebody to come into town for,
that's true,
cause
that's how we did it last time.
right, to say, okay, you're coming to town to do 6 miles or 7 miles of road versus 2.
Right,
I mean, we might be able to get, you may not too, but I mean, there's a
Yeah.
possibility you could get. But I mean, and to do that, maybe we're better to go the other route and look at a bond payment and.
so is this something that, can this just be not worded this way, but. Have them vote, do they want to do a. Off the top, or would they rather see a bond with payments spread out? Or is that just something that we want to decide for them?
I think that's on us to decide. I think either we have to do the question with a certain dollar figure in it and say this would come out of taxes. Or we could do a lot of, a 15-year or 30-year bond. And then
Still come out of
it's
taxes,
still gonna come out, but it would
Right,
spread it over
right,
15 years instead of trying to take 250,000 in one whack.
I'm more comfortable doing that.
Because the mill rate used to be 1 mil was 55,000, I believe I know it's a lot higher now, but,
Reach,
right, so you're talking.
yeah. I say we.
You're talking
we
a
do
4
bond.
mil, jump just to do, a 4 mil plus jump just to do a paving on 2 miles, that would get us about 2 miles. So, I mean, that would be. A lot,
yeah,
We have homework to do.
you give people a heart attack.
right? Like I say, it's something that I wanted to bring up to make sure we didn't lose that as something that desperately needs to be done.
Yes,
Cause that road is probably the worst one.
it is absolutely the
Yes.
worst one. Since they. Found whatever they found on Pine Woods and built that little.
That one's starting to
Yeah.
break up on the side.
It
so
is, but yeah,
But
at the end, the River Road
Yeah.
end,
where the cold mix meets the regular tar is starting to break away too.
okay, so that is handled, we are now,
Do we
Right.
have an executive session?
no, we do not,
We do not?
no. So. Do we need to sign these
Do
in
we
the
have
meeting
anything
now?
else? We do, we have to make a motion. to
Right.
sign it.
So, can I have a paperclip removal committee? A motion to sign the warrants for RSU 56. One is the notice of absentee ballot processing times. And the other is validation referendum, and the other is sign their warrant.
Make a motion to go ahead and sign the RSU 56 budget paperwork.
Short and sweet,
Second,
all in favor? Boom.
and the first absentee ballot for town voting went out today.
All right, where am I signing? Wait a minute. We are not signing this one. That one is the office. This one is.
Right, it says they're
Right,
posting
yeah.
locations. Yeah,
This one goes with that, this goes. That goes with that. This is where we're signing. Multiple copies. All right. There we go. Is Kathy gonna fill in the date? So that, should we be doing that right now?
dates of what? Countersign date?
Yeah.
We would, if we're signing it, I would fill it up now.
Yep.
It's the 14th.
Thank you. Here's one,
Make sure you sign on the same line each time.
I know. Gotta find the same page first.
What's that name?
Fred George. My new name.
So you can read mine, I think. There's two. Brian, hey, it's so useful, open up the things. What you sign?
My goodness, it gets worse.
It does. After we did 20,
Looking for your nearest doctor signature, just head right there.
after we did 25 of them the night at our Region 9 board meeting, it got great by the end of the 25.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at some of the ones that signed up to the top of the page. Okay,
Who's that?
Don't know. Couldn't tell
is
you.
that the school board people
Yeah.
signatures?
Yep.
Okay.
We do teach apprenticeship, all right, 256, just so.
I'm not sure.
Huh?
Can't even attempt to read.
I had a kindergarten write cursive yesterday and it was good.
Huh?
I was like, you go, girl. Okay, so those are done. The other stack is with that,
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
all in favor? Ta-da! I need sign warrants now, so.